Good morning, YouTube. So, as you've probably seen from the title of this video, never done this before, but this is a vlog of my time here in Dubai. I've been to Dubai a good amount of times in the last few years. The first time I came was 2019. I literally just touched down from London, left late Sunday night and arrived here Monday morning. I usually stay for a week or two. Well, actually 2 weeks most of the time for the last couple of years. But this week, I'm only staying for about 5 days. This is the shortest I've actually ever stayed here before. But it's like second home. It's like second home, to be honest. Like the city, the place. I'm here on business, but there is obviously things I like to enjoy, which I'll show you guys as well. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting vlog. Never done this before, but yeah, it's part of you guys getting to know me better, getting to know what I get up to, getting to see, what I get up to, or see the experiences that I'm going to enjoy. So I've spoken a lot now. I've literally just crossed the border control, passport control. I'm going to get my suitcases, head to the hotel, and I've got a meeting actually for the next 2 to 3 hours. And yeah, talk to you guys later. Literally just jumped into the cab, taxi, and head into the hotel just to drop stuff up. As I mentioned, here mainly for business and work. I got my meeting with banker at 11:30 a.m. So literally quite ambitious, very driven, on a mission. As soon as I touch down, let's get to work. Let's get to work ASAP. I literally touched down and then go and meet this guy at 11:30 a.m. So I'm gonna drop my luggage and stuff at the hotel. One good piece of advice for anyone who hasn't been to this place before or who's planning to go, even if you have gone, it's something you might have overlooked, is that if you want to get around very easily and you do have people to meet, choose a very central location. So I'm staying in a hotel on Sheikh Zayed Road, 4 Points Hotel. A very good hotel, very nice, very centralized as well. So everywhere I need to kind of go to on this 5-day trip, which again, I can't believe it because that's super short. I'm usually here for at least a minimum week. The most I've done is 16 days. I think 17 days, but I digress. Choose a central location. There are a few, but Sheikh Zayed Road is probably one of the main one, if not the main one, that is quite centralized. It's a long strip of road. So he works for a bank. He works for Standard Chartered. Talk about collaborations and things that we were speaking about actually from last year. So everyone that I'm meeting, predominantly most of the people I'm meeting this week, I've already connected with them last year. I've either met with them in person before last year, we're building a relationship, or I connected with them online, the power of social media. I am a bit tired. That flight from British Airways, which is about 7 hours, I think I got maybe 2 hours sleep, if I'm being very honest. But there's something about when it comes to getting up to work, I don't even call it work. It's I'm so privileged to do what I do, and it's a living. Honestly, I'm really privileged, grateful, should I say. I'm privileged but grateful, and just especially coming to this place as well challenges you. Obviously, there are a good amount of people that come here for leisure, but there are so many business opportunities, there are so many networks to be integrated in, to connect with. And as soon as I just touch down, I always just get energized. And even when I was coming down here with my wife, it was the same story. I touch down. If it's during the daytime, especially during the early afternoon time, I've got energy. Might take a nap for an hour or two tops. Let's get out. I got a saying, in the UK we stay in, but when we travel, we go out. So yeah, on the way there. should have probably mentioned this is day one. Had a nice experience today on the super yacht. It was quite inexpensive, meaning it wasn't expensive. The last time I came around here, I was fortunate enough to go on a private boat with someone who's very successful and I'm partnering in business with gradually. And the views are just amazing. I'll just pan around. If you ain't been here, you need to get here. This for me is the best place in the world, better than London. I am a Londoner, yes. I'm grateful for everything the UK's done, but there's nothing that beats Dubai. It's like the perfect blend of city, but also you have the other privileges. You have beaches, etc., etc. So it's pretty dope. I've got my cab coming in literally 2 minutes. I'm gonna head off to the hotel. Day one is complete. We have 4 more days here. Very eventful days coming up. Anyway, I'm out. This is day one. We're done. Or are we? We'll see. I didn't even intentionally book a Tesla. See the blue Ferrari, just normal around here. Tesla Model X. Woof. Falcon wings. You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. So, thank you very much, brother. Thank you. I've just woken up not long ago. It's about 10 a.m. in the morning. I usually get up much earlier on in the day. It just so happens that from when I left London, the UK, and I got straight into meetings, I got straight into work here in Dubai, I think I got about 2 hours sleep. So I think you can cut me some slack. I did set my alarm for my usual wake up time, which is 6:30 a.m. Between 6:30 and 7 a.m. in the UK. My body was saying, listen, Ellie, you need to... And I tend to listen to my body as well. I don't want to force it because it's just detrimental. But I'm out here. My room has a balcony, which I always love and prefer. This side of the hotel doesn't actually face the tall buildings and skyscrapers and ceilings. However, it's still a pleasant view and a much better view than what you see in London most of the time anyway. So I'm just going to pan around and show you what's up. Sun is shining. I think probably the best times to come and visit Dubai is between January and March, and then October and December, or you can say, let's say October all the way up till March. The reason being because the weather's actually not that hot during the morning, afternoon time, so perfect weather. Today is day 2 of the trip, of the short 5-day trip, the shortest trip I've ever had. I usually stay way longer than this. You may notice my gym gear here. Got a meeting at 12 o'clock, and then I've got some work to do on my laptop when I get back to the hotel. I'm meeting a family friend later on. I have some friends that have moved over here to the city. And then I've got a surprise later on as well, actually. So I'll give you a sneak peek as to what I kind of get up to when I come here. It's to do with cars. I'll just say that. It's to do with cars, okay? Gonna leave it there, head to the gym, get a workout in. I've also got football today as well, actually. So first time I'm playing football here, ironically. I need to keep my cardio fitness up as well as my physical strength and stuff. I'll talk to you guys later on. Keep you updated. So just concluded first meeting and the only outside meeting of the day thus far, professional wise, business wise. And yeah, it was pretty cool. Pretty cool, to be honest, pretty good. It was nice to meet and connect someone who is he's a serial entrepreneur, very successful. I connected to him through another third party, another highlight of the power of networking and connecting. So I was here in October 2025 and I was at a networking event and I connected with one guy, business event, and he told me, hey, actually, you're in property, real estate. I know someone who actually is from India, but he works in Dubai and he has a property in England or London and would want to invest further. So he passed me his contact. I was quite persistent to chase him, and not chase him, but I was quite persistent to make sure I connected with this person he connected me with. We jumped on a call, video call. It was good to understand what he's looking for and where he is right now in his journey and how I could help. His requirements were quite interesting in regards to not necessarily directly what I do in property. However, it was something that I was looking to get into at some point, so it kind of fast-tracked my focus, or if I can say it, fast-tracked my attention to that type of real estate, that type of property. So cut the long story short, I connected with him today. He's a serial entrepreneur. He runs a logistics business and also exporting coffee. So funny story, he's from India, but he lived in Russia for a good part of his life. His HQ's in Russia, believe it or not. Apologies for the camera shakes. So he has that business exporting from Africa, from Russia, and he's looking to expand to England, actually, the UK, London. And he's actually the second person I met that's looking to expand in London and the UK and hasn't done so yet, surprisingly. Because the person I met yesterday, who is the director of a well-known bank, I'm not going to disclose the bank's name, he wants to expand his division and connect the dots with London, UK. So that's pretty cool to hear. So much so, actually, he so kindly gave me some samples. So I have here some dark roast bean coffees, and then I also have here with me some grinded coffee as well. So for the record, I don't like coffee. I hate coffee. I don't like to also be reliant on something for energy. And no hate. Listen, if you're watching this and you love coffee, you like it, that's fine. But yeah, I know coffee does have its benefits in some cases too, but I'm not a coffee person, don't drink coffee. But it was good sentiment. I told him I know a few people, you know who you are if you're watching this, that drink coffee every single day. So I think I might just give those away, to be honest. I don't think anyone in my household drinks this anyway. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So headed back to the hotel now. I'm gonna jump on my laptop. I've got some admin to do. I've got some client activity to take care of in the business, so I'm going to be working from the cafe in there, and yeah, back to work. I'm going to get onto that probably for the next 2 to 3 hours, and then head out to the nearest mall, check some stuff out. That's pretty much it, guys, and I will catch you later. Listen, this is the first time I'm vlogging, by the way, so I'll probably even leave this in the edit too, so you see how raw and real this is. I've had the privilege to travel to many different places, but I've never ever vlogged. And obviously, having this YouTube page just launched just a few months ago, this is a perfect opportunity to show you, as I promised on the very first video, a curtain draw of my life behind the scenes. I've just come out to the very top of the building, the 43rd floor, and this is the view I was talking about yesterday. I'm going to show you around. It's still daytime, actually. The sun is setting. The view is actually magnificent. It's beautiful. I'm just going to pan around, and like I said, this is one of the main reasons why I think I did show you guys last night. I can't remember, but if not, it'll be edited out of this, most likely. This is how it looks like in the sunset though. Sunset, daytime, late afternoon. It's nearly 6 o'clock here. I'll aim to go on the other side as well and show you what it looks like there. But to be honest, I don't think there's too much to see on that side. So let's head over on that side over there. We're gonna head downstairs now to pick something up that's being dropped off in line with the surprise I mentioned earlier on. Should be quite enjoyable, and yeah, I'll catch you later on. It's still day 2. Let's go. Test. Is noise cancelling on or off? I'm not sure, but we're testing it out, yeah? So guys, we're here. Make sure I'm perfecting the mic properly. And I'm about to show you what I was talking about before, okay? So, when I come to Dubai, I like driving nice cars. I like driving cars. Well, I don't like driving that much, to be honest, but driving nice cars, and especially this type of car, I really like SUVs. I've had a liking for cars for the last 4 years. I never really even when I grew up as a kid, never really into cars, if I'm being honest, but that's one of the many things that I've just discovered as I've grown older, and as you grow older, or as you're growing older, you need to give yourself space to like and appreciate new things, and never be stubborn or stuck in your mind to just think, oh, I'll never like that. I'll never appreciate holidays, or I'll never eat that kind of food. If you never experience it, you don't know. And sometimes certain conclusions you come to, it's only based on the information and experiences you have right now and that you've had. That's the truth. I've had some people tell me before, oh, I'll never drive automatic cars, I always drive manual. It's not me looking down on anyone. I'm not in a position to do that, actually. I never will be, and no one is. But unless you've driven an automatic car, you wouldn't know. So in some cases, you don't really know until you get there. Anyway, that's enough of the theory, okay? I'm gonna spin around. You can take a guess what car it is. When I've been in Dubai, I've had the privilege to drive different cars, Lamborghini, Uruses, Corvettes, Audis, Chevrolet, Camaro. I can't remember the name of that car. But today I'm going back to my roots. So this is an iconic UK car, but I've never really driven it. I did one test drive, but I never really driven it like that. And here it is. I had to put the flashing lights on as well, so you know it's not a joke. So this is the Defender here. I'm gonna switch the camera. So here it is. This is the Defender 2023 in white glacier, I believe. It's white glacier. So take this bad boy for a spin. So in the UK, I actually left my phone case handler, which is annoying, in my car back home. So I might have to, when I pop to the mall, pick up a new one for this one here. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna do some filming inside and whatnot. And here is the interior. Gotta move quite quick as well because I'm meeting the friend right now. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, there you see the big boy Range Rover there. I've test driven that one before. So yeah, let's get this show on the road, okay? The big boy Defender. My favorite time to drive is in the nighttime. Let's see if this is gonna stay here. I'm not even sure it will, but it might do. Let's get this bad boy started. I'm quite familiar with this type of vehicle. I'm fortunate to drive something not similar exactly, but from the same make, brand, back home. So yeah, I've driven quite a few cars, quite a good amount of cars, even before I passed my test, which was only back in 2021, I believe. No, it was actually 2022. My brother-in-law let me drive his car. My wife's friend let me drive their car. I don't know if they mind letting me say their name, Uwe and Fatima. That was really appreciative. And since then as well, I've driven different cars, family members, friends. I've just driven different cars, especially when I've come out here as well. Some people have the fear of, oh, how are you driving cars? You know, Dubai roads are crazy and in another country. I think it's really a mindset thing, to be honest. Or that car's so expensive, I could never drive that. Oh, well, I'm not saying you're a bad driver at all. And some people are very good drivers, but obviously can't get over that fear. But it just comes down to the individual, really. That's never stopped me. It's not going to stop me. I like driving nice cars, especially when I come out here. And I think that when it comes to driving nice cars, because the way London and UK set up, I may just stick to just driving the nice ones here and just driving, I'll drive a nice one there, but the really, really, really nice cars, I think I might just stick to just driving it here for safety reasons mainly. And also there are more open roads. So even if you do get stuck in traffic, the view is always wonderful. So this is the sunroof. I'm very familiar with this as well. So yeah, I'm going to hook up the Bluetooth. We need to get a move on. I'm actually going to be, I think, 10 minutes late to my rendezvous. So I'll catch you guys on the next one, okay? Evening, guys. So I'm here at football. I hope this is picking everything up well because I'm not wearing the mic right now. So I just had to touch the ball there. So I'm taking this video before it gets all sweaty and whatnot. I'm out here with the Mandem, hearing different tongues, predominantly Arabic. I think I saw some French people in the group chat, so it should be eventful, good. Amazingly enough, I made it when I thought I missed it. and they actually put on the rules in the group chat that if you come more than 10 minutes late, you can't play. But thank the Lord they hadn't even started yet. But guess what? I even forgot my football boots at the hotel, so that's pretty annoying. However, I think my trainer should still be quite appropriate to play and ball out, as they say. Gonna play for about an hour, good fitness, good cardio in. I'm not in the UK, I usually play in London once a week, but I'm gonna get out here. Been to the gym in the morning, had meetings, met a friend, which was amazing. And yeah, we're about to start kicking ball out here. 9v9, for those who understand what that is. And it's gonna be quite eventful. So this is my last update for the day. Do not expect me to provide another one. Yeah, this is very unlikely. Not when I'm sweating and stuff. So if I don't see me again in the car or later on, then this is the conclusion of day 2. In fact, let's just conclude it there, okay? I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, guys. So it's about, I think, check the time, 10 a.m. now. Just after 10 a.m. off to first meeting of the day. Today got up around, I got a really strange injury from football in my shoulder, which is really annoying, to be honest. I think it delayed my sleep by probably a good 45 minutes. But yeah, so woke up I think about 8:30 a.m. in the morning. I think UK time now is about 4:30 a.m. I got straight to it, woke up, meditated on the Bible, prayed, and then started to jump on my laptop. My morning ritual, if I can say, is audiobooks as well. So every single morning I put aside at least 30 minutes to listen to audiobooks, listen to books. I think the morning is crucial for how you start it. I do not start it just jumping on social media. That's a bad habit. I do not start it with bad vices, because I believe how you start the day will usually dictate, obviously, how you want it or you plan it to go. The same way how you start the week, the month, anything. As you start, it should be how you mean to go. And the morning is the best time where your mind and your brain can absorb such information. You can think with more clarity after a good night's rest, and your brain and your body just kind of reset. So yeah, I was gonna hit the sauna earlier on, but then I just decided not to. Now I'm just off to meet another business partner. This is someone that I connected with in October. So in Dubai here, he specializes he's a tax accountant and advisor actually. There's a difference between the two, okay? Tax accountant and tax advisors are different. The people that advise will actually help you save and make money. The tax accountants obviously are, with all due respect, are there to, do your books, which most people can do. So he does like company formation. So if you're looking to move over to the UAE, or not even move over, but you're looking to set up a company or entity out here as someone that's self-employed, an entrepreneur for a limited company, you will then have the ability to pay less in taxes, really. So it doesn't mean 100% being tax-free, especially if you're still living in the UK, in England, but you definitely have that option if you're looking to set something up here. So I connected with him back in October of last year, and I came to the realization that with the service that he is offering, it goes very well with mine. So as a property investment consultant in the UK, a lot of people are concerned, worried, or thinking about, okay, I don't want to pay too much taxes. I don't want to, find myself in a situation where my profits are being eaten up. So working with someone here who does this, one of the specialities, and a good thing about him as well is that he just doesn't do this. He's a serial entrepreneur. He's doing other businesses as well. Sorry, the camera's shaking a bit. And it gives me confidence that he knows what he's talking about, because you always want to find someone that walks the walk. He doesn't just talk the talk. Someone that just doesn't know theory, or he's worked with people but he does it himself, or he's done it himself. So that's a good compliment to me, because now when clients come to me and they're growing their portfolio and they want to save more on their taxes, they don't have to leave the country, right? Through me, through a trusted contact, I can introduce them to him, who can help them set up a structure outside of the UK that will then allow them to mitigate the amount of tax that they have to pay, which is very beneficial. And that's the power of business partnerships, is when two or more people come with different skill sets, one's strengths, one's weaknesses. I think the other thing as well that is really good connecting with him is the fact that because he's a serial entrepreneur, I'm looking to understand more of the other sides of business here in the UAE and Dubai. And although my main niche for the time being is property, it is business that just, I'm in love with every facet of business, to be honest. And I've always said for the last few years that this is what I'm starting with, property, but I see myself getting involved in different things, and I'm just enthralled with business. And you'll find that the principles and some of the practices in business are very applicable to any kind as well, which is very, very amazing. And having invested over £35,000 in the last, let's say, up to 4 years now, nearly, surrounded with mentors, coaches, trainings, experiences, I've not just learned a lot, I've applied a lot as well, and still applying them as well. It's still such a long way to go, but it's just amazing. It's really just amazing. So I'm on my way there right now. It's going to be a chill day, so that's the only meeting this morning, at least in person. Then I've got meetings to take when I get back to the hotel or somewhere else on my laptop. I think I've got some work bits I need to sort out with my team remotely. And then, I'm going to have some fun later on. I'm going to probably head out to the mall and stuff like that. And then also you'll probably see me driving myself in the actual car. The main reason why I didn't take that is because I learned as well from last year that when you go into meetings and stuff and you really want to be on time, knowing that Dubai, obviously there's traffic, and if you miss an exit, it can cost you extra time in being late. If you can, it's best to just hop into a taxi and get someone to just drive you, which just makes more sense, to be honest, saves you more time. And even as I'm here right now, I have the ability to jump on my phone or my laptop and do something productive as well. So so that's pretty much it, guys. Good morning to you, and we'll see you on the next one later on. Right, guys, so we're back. I'm gonna head out to get some food. I went back to the hotel after my meeting, and boy was I really glued to my laptop for like a good 4 hours. Had meetings and then sorting out some property stuff. I'm due to hire someone to take over that remotely. I've currently got someone remotely in the Philippines working with me, and I'm gonna hire someone else remotely too, from another side of the world. But and I'm starving as well. You ever been I'm not tired, I got a good night's sleep, but hungry, I'm sure you have, and not agitated. I'm not annoyed as well, but I'm sure you kind of get what I mean. Something else. And if you're wondering why, Ellie, let's say the sound system, blast music. Well, this is going on YouTube, and if you know about copyright, I don't want to get any strikes on my videos. If I can control it, not any of them. So I'm not going to be blasting any music. So I'm off to IHOP. IHOP is one of my favorite places in the world. Definitely one of my favorite places to eat. My wife is going to watch this, and she's pretty tired of my love for the place. I'm never tired of it. Every time we've come here since 2023, I always go to IHOP. That's just like a ritual, another ritual, if I can say so. I really love it. I'll take some content outside there. If you guys have never been to IHOP or been to a country, that has IHOP, I know there's no IHOP in the UK, you need to. You really need to. The first time I ever went was in New York. I think it was New York or Washington. I can't remember. But when I went to America, in 2020 or 2021, I think it was 2021. That's the first time I went there, and boy, it's amazing. They sell breakfast every day. They sell and serve breakfast every day. And not just every day, of course every day, but all day. That's what I mean. All day, every day. So morning, evening, you can get breakfast, pancakes, eggs, the lot. It's good. And with this one, I'm not sure if it's a trend with all the IHOPs. You also have it connected to another food chain. I can't remember the restaurant. Oh, Applebee's. Applebee's as well is a really nice place to eat. Well, there's a Maybach. Is also a nice place to eat too. So I might get that one later on as well. So I'm on my way there now. Driving there's loads of traffic, but the difference between here and in England and London especially with the traffic is at least there's a good view. At least you can count on good weather. So it's not the end of the world. I'm gonna get to blasting my music. It's therapy to me, especially while driving. And yeah, later on tonight when I'm driving, I will look to get some night shots of the vehicle as well, the car, driving, and also like the outside exterior, so you guys can have a look. I do prefer night drives, especially on long stretches of road, so it's just perfect for me here, honestly. I think I'll go for like a good long drive, blast some music, and have some fun. So I'll see you in the next snippet. So this is the place, IHOP, Applebee's. I love this place. Had a lovely meal. You can tell I feel very satisfied. And I believe Dubai Mall is literally on the other side there. I'll probably pan around and walk around that side too. Yeah, love this area, nice open area. I wanted to get seated outside while eating, but it's currently Ramadan, so eating outside is not permitted. You have to eat in the store until the evening, which is from 6 p.m. So I'm gonna walk back to the vehicle. I'm gonna flip the camera and hopefully show you, I think it's a Dubai Mall, right? It is, because I need to pick up some cookies at some point later on, to be honest. So let me just flip the camera 1 second. There we go, Dubai Mall. No, this is Mall of Emirates, sorry. You would think having come here so often I wouldn't mix that up, but it is what it is. I am feeling a bit jaded, a bit tired as well, so I'm gonna jump back in the car, head back to the hotel. There's some activities I need to get done business-wise. I wish I brought my laptop, but I'm happy I didn't, because if you know me, if I bring my laptop, that laptop goes almost everywhere with me. And I purposely didn't, because I just wanted to zone out, which is important sometimes. So, cool. All right, guys. So the next one. Good evening, my people. Here we are out here again. Here we are. Yes. So I've actually just come from church. So I'm a person of faith, and fortunately enough, my church has a branch here in Dubai, which is cool. So as I would do in London, during the week, I would attend church and boost my faith during the week, midweek. And I promised you a night shot of the vehicle, the big boy. So this is what I'm gonna do. So I'm just gonna stretch out the selfie camera right here. See what we're working with during the night times. The Beast, honestly, so comfortable. One thing I love about Land Rover cars, Range Rover cars, is they are so comfortable because of the dynamic air suspension. Sorry, I'm just grabbing my mic. But here is the bad boy, right here. I'm gonna switch the camera as well so we can get, I'll give you a 360. Defender 110, Glacier White, I believe. And we are gonna take this bad boy for a good spin. It's just after 9 p.m. So it's kind of perfect timing, if you ask me. And we're gonna go out for a ride. And if you remember, like I said earlier on, going out for the night drives are my favorite. So we're gonna take this beast out. I've been really fortunate in this place to drive some really nice cars, and it's been a variety. One type of car I never thought that I would like driving are sports cars. They're very low, and surprisingly, like when you're driving a sports car, if you ever have the privilege to, it's just another experience, especially when you can put the top down and open up the roof. It's really great. So I'm gonna make a move now. I'm gonna drive. I'm actually gonna drive to one of the hotels I stayed in, I think almost 2 years ago, because I know it's a lengthy drive, probably like a combined 1 hour, 30 minutes. Ellie, 1 hour, 30 minutes, yeah. And I don't even love driving, but I love it less in London, in the UK, for many obvious reasons. And yeah, we're gonna hit the road. So, as I mentioned, just come back from church. Faith is a big part of my life. I'm not religious. Religion and being religious is when people come together and they attempt to appease God, getting his good graces by doing deeds, by their works to please him. And I have a relationship with God, and I believe that God is perfect and there's nothing that we can do. God, as in Jesus Christ, there's nothing that we can do to appease him. However, because he so loved us, he gave his life for us. And all of us have a purpose. Regardless of what you believe in, what faith, religion you have, all of us have a purpose on this earth. And I believe it's our duty to seek out that purpose. And who better to go to get direction on your purpose in life than the creator of life himself? That doesn't mean an easy life. As long as we live on this world, this earth, we're going to be exposed to different problems and trials and tribulations and things that won't make sense in the moment. And this is easier said than done, but I'm sure if you watch this and you've lived life long enough, you've realized that and had experiences that might seem negative. Sometimes it can be down to our faults, down to bad decisions we make, and sometimes it's just down to the world that we live in. But the difference and the comfort I find is not just feeling, but believing and knowing with a surety that as long as I'm on the path that God has curated for me, even when things feel bad, it doesn't mean it's really bad for me. Just like in life, if you hate vegetables, it might taste bad, but it can be good for you. And just like in life as well, sometimes things can feel good. You can have a relationship, be in a relationship with a man or woman that feels good, but it can be very bad for you. So it's played a big part. In fact, I might do some talking about it as I'm driving back, maybe at some point potentially, but I'm gonna hit the road and probably touching later on. So this is day 3. We're coming to the end of day 3, gonna hit the road, grab some food, maybe grab some pizza, and I'm gonna aim to be in bed by midnight. So let's see how that works out. It's 9:38 right now, okay? Peace. So, yep, we're gonna head off. I hope and believe this is recording, so I'm gonna do a bit of speaking for the first few minutes while we're heading off. Heading off to Damac Hills 2. I stayed there about 2 years ago, and it's the furthest point I know away from here that I'm familiar with, and has long stretches of open road for me to drive through, which is great. So yeah, as I was saying before, like for me, faith plays a big part in who I am. It shaped me to be the man who I am today. Again, I don't believe in religion, and I don't believe that having faith makes you, or should make you, a boring person. You should lose your personality. Or actually, something I've realized that a lot of people don't realize is that faith is, as I mentioned before, an opportunity, a doorway for you to find out what you were made for through the Creator, through God. And I've been through ups and downs in life. In my entrepreneur journey, there's been ups and downs. You see me drive, fortunate enough to rent a car like this to drive here. But I've been through ups and downs. I've been through ups and downs in my marriage. I've been through ups and downs in my faith itself. I've been through ups and downs in my physical health, at points in life. But it's my faith in God, it's my relationship with God that it gives me the strength to get through all of this. And the Bible is not a wishy-washy book and something that we just believe in to make ourselves feel good. But even if you want to go historically, if you look into history, the events in the Bible really did happen. They really did happen. Jesus Christ really did exist. He existed. He did. You look at the history books, the facts. And that's not the be all end all, because then again that goes back to religion. But it's just a testament again that when you look for the answers, the truth, as I say, you will find it. You definitely will find it. But the most important thing is not about the history books. It's not about memorizing Bible verses and texts. It's about the transformation inside of you. Through faith, I gained peace. I overcame addictions that I had earlier on in life. Through faith, I'm able to, my marriage is not perfect, by the way, but my marriage is built on principles that allow me and my wife to, if we follow these guidelines, because that's what the Bible is, a guideline. You can choose to follow it or not. It's a guideline for life. The same way as you have manuals for vehicles and other stuff like that. You will have a higher chance of being successful. That's just how things work, generally, to be honest. And the Bible and the principles in the Bible are there to help you and assist you live your best life through the person who created life. And what tends to happen usually when you try to do things yourself, your own way, it can be good. You can still live a good quality life here on earth, but it won't be to the fullest extent because you've chosen to do it your way. And God, I believe, is a gentleman. I don't believe in, forcing people down. I'm not saying all of this to convert people. That's not my job. My job is neither to convert or convince people. My job on this earth is to display and show who God is, even though I'm not perfect, through my life, through my character, through how I am, through how I treat people. Because that's very important as well. A lot of people say they have faith or they believe in God, but the way they treat people they supposedly love is terrible. It's to show you through my life, through every area of my life, to see God. And sometimes it can be through the ugly things as well. Because when things are going great, everyone's happy, everyone's peaceful, has self-control. But when things are not going well, then it's in those tests that you get to, see who you are as well. So it's super, super important, honestly. Without my faith, I wouldn't be where I am today, honestly speaking. It's everything to me. So yeah, please feel free to share in the comments, what's your journey been like in life? Whatever religion, faith you come from, feel free to share in the comments. If you resonate maybe with this message, or this is my testimony, this is my life I'm talking about, or it's my channel. And yeah, that's it. I feel like this vlogging thing is probably going to be split into like two parts. I just have a strong feeling it's going to be split into two parts. I really do. But that's all good. That's okay. I think we're clocking in at the 5th minute mark here. Okay, switching lanes. But yeah, you guys let me know as well, like, have you been to Dubai before? If you watch this, are you looking to go? Again, I'm not blasting music right now because I don't want to get copyrighted off of YouTube. It's a madness. And I don't have the equipment to show you what I'm seeing as I'm driving. I think maybe when I'm driving back, what I'll try and do is, I will try and position the camera somewhere here forward. So maybe for a few minutes, however it's cut or edited, you guys can see what I'm seeing. Just amazing and beautiful, yeah? So I'll see you guys in the next snippet. Is this thing recording? So just a quick pit stop. What time is it now, guys? It's 10:44. It's 10:44, just quick pit stop. Get some snacks. Hello. So, some snacks here. What am I gonna get from the local? Snacks weren't even good, bro. What the heck, like, you need some kind of, what kind of snacks would? Hey, listen, let's just get back to the hotel and let's end it. Let's end the day, please, because that's a sign. That's a sign we need to end the day. So let's just jump back in and then head back to the hotel. Still got like I think 25 minutes left of the journey. What's up, people? This is day 4 of the Dubai February 2026 vlog. First vlog that I've ever done. Documenting and filming behind the curtains of what I get up to in life and one of the several travels I've made to this amazing place over the last few years. First time I came here was 2019. So yes, day 4. It's currently, I don't have my phone with me. I'm not wearing my watch right now. I think it's currently 11:05. So my day actually started a few hours ago, and I met with an amazing person who I discovered first online. I think 2 years ago. He's an entrepreneur and also he's faith-based. He shares the same faith as myself. And ironically, he's from London, but he moved to Dubai last year, and he's just amazing. The messages, the wisdom that he has, the teachings, I can't tell you how much this person has impacted my mindset, helped me grow in my faith, and related it in business in amazing ways, like amazing. I tell you, if you want to know more about this person, just let me know. I send the name on purpose. If you are really curious, let me know. I'll let you know. So yeah, I'm out here in my balcony again, the 18th floor, and I've just come back to the hotel after the meeting. It was fantastic. It was good. It was at the Lana Hotel, Dorchester Collection, the Bonbon Cafe. That's for you to look it up. If you didn't get the hint, feel free. Visit it, it's amazing. Last time when I was here in October, that's actually the same place where I had the privilege of being taken on a private boat trip to, which is great. So just go back to the hotel. Apologies I didn't take content over there. And I'm just gonna sit down, map out my day. I'm returning the Defender today. So then for the remainder of my short travels, I'll be just jumping in taxis, which I have no problems with, which is, I like the ease as well, just being driven and just like, it's good. And yeah, so on the agenda today though, simply I wanted to go to the Gold Souk. So that's iconically one of, if not the main place in Dubai where people get the nice fragrances. I love the Arabian fragrances, amazing. And I want to go there, squeeze that in. I also want to go to tennis. So I've never watched tennis live before. I love to watch it. I really like it, sorry. And I haven't even played it before as well, but I'm going to watch my first ever tennis game. I've got some meetings to take on my laptop, and then I'm hopefully meeting some friends later on, and then I might be heading out to the mall as well. So it's going to be a busy Thursday today, and yeah, we're on that journey. So I'll see you on the next one. Just for context, guys, this is Sheikh Zayed Road. This is where I'm staying, Dutch Road in Dubai. So some B-roll as well. So fun fact, when I first came here 7 years ago in 2019, wow, sounds like a long time, right? 7 years ago in 2019, when I was 25 years old, I stayed at the tallest hotel in the world. I believe it's still the tallest hotel in the world. That's the Javora Hotel. So it's this one right here. Well, behind me. I'll flip it. It's that one right there. I stayed there. 2019, me and my wife when we first came, 2019, that's where we stayed. Very nice hotel. Who knows? Maybe the next time we come back, it'll be a full circle moment and we stay right there. So we'll see how that goes as well. Hey guys, so quick stop just before we hit the tennis. Pit stop at Domino's, my favorite pizza place. Oh, I love Domino's. I love it. Pizza Hut is no good. Domino's is the one. So, quite interestingly, but pineapple on pizza, I was never a fan, but I think this goes back to the first video I filmed on day one. Until you try, you don't know. And I tried it for the first time yesterday. Beef pepperoni with pineapple. Oh my gosh. What a combination, honestly. Lovely. So if you haven't already, go try that flavored pizza out. You'll probably love it. I'm sure you will. Yeah, cool. Hey guys, so after a long amount of traffic, if you've been to Dubai before, you know that the traffic can be crazy sometimes, really crazy. The journey that was supposed to take me 30 minutes took me about 55. The good thing about tennis is that these games are long, which is, is what it is. So I'm here now. I'm at one of the assembly points. I'm hella late. I'm like over an hour late, if I'm being honest. I need to now find where they're taking the ticket so I can go in and watch the game. I'm not sure if they have like different stadiums and stuff like that, but I'll find out and ask. I'm not going to be here for too long as well, to be honest. I think I googled that tennis matches last hours, 3 and more than 3 hours sometimes. So I've still got some bits I need to do later on. I just came here to get the first experience in. So if I can get like a good hour in of tennis, I'm not going to complain at all. So let's head over there and see Wagwan.
Davis Cup champion, please welcome your top seed in Dubai, Felix Auger-Aliassime.
Ladies and gentlemen, 2 minutes.
And on the right of the umpire's chair, Yuri Lehechka is playing in Dubai.
Hope you can hear me. We just got started. The match just got started.
He has beaten Luka Nardi.
Quite interesting, honestly. I mean, it looks easy on TV, but the amount of skill these guys have,
24 years old,
the amount of power you need to generate in your wrists, your arms, to hit these balls and to hit it with technique.
He has
very, very, very impressive.
Titles, 2 of them, and has reached the quarterfinals at the US Open and Australian Open.
I think the guy in the orange is
Yuri Lehechka,
top seed in Canada, so that means he's the best player, pro tennis player in Canada, and he reached
and your umpire is
two semi-finals before in the Grand Slam tournaments. I can't remember the other guy's stats, but they're both professionals, obviously, as well. So it's quite interesting.
1 minute.
Gotta keep checking that, making sure this is recording. Obviously, tennis is very different from other sports like basketball and football. It's way calmer. The game, as I mentioned before, lasts way longer as well, and yeah, but it's a good atmosphere. This is literally the first time in my life I'm watching it live, which, yeah, I don't know why it's taken me this long, to be very honest with you. But it's interesting, to be honest. So I think they get into the second set, if I'm correct. Yeah, so I'm sure you guys are not watching this to watch tennis, but I'll show you a few more rounds of play, and then yeah, I'll see you in the next part of the day. Better yet, why don't I flip the camera? I'm out, I'm leaving. It's only about... Do you know what's crazy? I think I arrived on time. I don't think I arrived late because the match didn't start, and I didn't remember who I'm watching, by the way. I don't think my ticket included more than one game, but the match didn't even start until I arrived. So I was like 15 minutes early for that match, but either way, it was a great watch. Really is encouraging me to just that one game to get back into watching tennis and actually playing it for the first time would be nice. And yeah, I can't complain really. The match is actually not over. I'm leaving like an hour and 15 minutes in. I've got to take a call on Zoom. I'm still taking calls, taking meetings remotely. And yeah, I'm most likely going out again later on, so I'll keep you guys posted, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace. So I thought I'd give you guys one more pan around. This is like the assembly point. Got like a little river canal here. Then you got one of the courts behind us, Dubai Tennis Stadium. As I walk out, but I'm impressed. One thing here in Dubai, you'll find when it comes to function events of all type, I've been to business networking events, social networking events, now sport networking events, excursions, is that it's very organized. And I'm not saying that in other parts of the world, and what I can speak of, the UK, London, events are not organized and things like that, but it's very organized, as in it's really organized. And if you haven't heard it before, you hear it first time from me. The customer service is A1, 9 times out of 10. People are very polite. Even if they probably don't want to be, they definitely are very good actors and actresses. They're very kind, they're very nice, they're very helping to go the extra mile. Yeah. So, that's it. I just wanted to chip in a little bit more, and I will catch you guys, fix my glasses, on the next part. This is day 4. We are, guys, so a few hours removed from the tennis court. Had a few meetings and whatever on my laptop. I was supposed to go to the gym in the morning today. That didn't happen. So I'm here right now. I was gonna go tomorrow morning, but I thought, you know what, let me just whack out now. Gonna go right now. And I thought, actually, what I might do is, so I plan to go to Dubai Mall. Every time I come here, I go to Dubai Mall. It's the biggest or second biggest mall in the world. And particularly, I go there the last few occasions to get some special cookies from Chocodo. If you don't know, about Chocodo, Listen, you are falling behind in life. The cookies in Chocodo are serious. I'm not going to say to die for because I'm very intentional with my words, but they are something, I promise you. And I don't boast, I don't brag, but I tell people this. Whenever I, Ellie Henry, recommend something to you, I will not waste your time. I have a good taste in things. I have a good understanding. And anything I recommend to you, 9 times out of 10, is going to be what I say it is or better. Anyway, I'm going to get to my workout. Also, I'm going to jump in the sauna. Let me show you guys what the sauna looks like. Yeah. And then, as I was saying, I'm not sure if I'm going to take the cab to Dubai Mall or I might jog there. So it's about 40 minutes from here. This view, look at this view. Wow, wow, wow. I'll get you guys some close shots from the outside, but my gosh, look at that. You can't get bored of this. Impossible. But let me give you a pan of the sauna still. So here's the sauna. I was gonna finish the workout in the sauna, but it's not gonna work out. I was gonna finish the workout in the sauna, but it's not gonna work out because it closes at 9 p.m. and it's currently 8:23. I was actually supposed to be here probably half an hour, but I had to return the rental car vehicle. So I'm gonna jump in there after my resistance training. The annoying thing with a lot of gyms, I find, not just in Dubai, but just when I travel abroad, is that they don't have a lot of equipment and it's annoying. Like when I come to Dubai workout, I have to actually leave the hotel and go to a proper gym. So I'm gonna make do. This week's a light week for me anyway. I've still kept active and that's a good thing, but yeah, it is what it is. So let's get to work and I'll hopefully give you some content on the way to Dubai Mall, outside, the night lights, the skyscrapers, the city lights, the skyline, and also in Dubai Mall, you get to see Chocodo. These cookies are to, you know what it is. Okay, cool, peace. I may include this video or not in the vlog, but if anyone thinks, oh Ellie, yeah, you backed out, you chickened out of the run to Dubai Mall, 37-minute run, which would have probably taken me, I'm being modest, maybe 27 minutes, 30 minutes max. Oh, chicken out. No, this sauna, I was in there for combined over 20 minutes. Well, actually, I think 20 minutes combined. I have been in the sauna for such a long time, yeah. I don't think I've ever been in this one for that long, and I promise you, the way I felt after coming out, I don't even feel that way after a full workout in the gym. Even if I play 90 minutes, 1 hour and a half of football, I've never felt that way. The energy from my body literally just left my body, like most of it. I had to breathe, oh gosh, so hard for minutes. So this is the proof. This is the proof. So we're still going to the Dubai Mall, don't worry. I think I'll do some walking and I'll show you guys the city lights and stuff like that. But I'm just showing you proof. I did not chicken out. That sauna, I pushed myself and bruh, I'm gonna shower now and then we're gonna go out, yeah. My gosh, wow. As promised, I told you I would show you the outside. I may have included, or I may have not, probably have included a video before of me outside the sauna. And I'm not jogging to Dubai Mall. I showered, fresh, feeling fresh, smelling fresh. And we're going to head there right now, but just before we head there, I promised I'll show you how the city looks like at night, and also I'm gonna grab a quick bite just before we head to Dubai Mall as well. So I'm gonna pan around. I'll show you the front as well, but just from this angle first to start with. So yeah, just gonna pan around. The city there, yeah. Might take a step back a bit. See what's up. See what we're dealing with. A little 360. Then I'm gonna pan the camera. Cool. So this is the place I was talking about. I've only got 40 seconds to film this. This is Choctaw. I came all the way from London just for this, I told her. Honestly, he's crazy. Crazy. Oh, they're so amazing. They're so amazing. So Dubai Mall, let me just pan around a bit. I believe second biggest mall in the world. And I'm signing out. This is the end of day 4. These cookies, I'm gonna eat them. 12. I told my wife I'd try not to bring more than 10 home. I don't know if that's gonna happen because I'll probably be back in tomorrow. So guys, until next time tomorrow. Hey guys, back again. So this is day 5 of the trip. Slow day. It's currently 11 past 3. So 3 p.m. in the afternoon. I actually kind of slept in today. Today is deliberately a slow day. It's my last full day here, so I'm gonna enjoy myself, take it easy, nothing too crazy. And I'm on my way to JBR Beach in Dubai Marina. I just left the hotel now, sorted out pretty much most of the work I need to do earlier on, and I just have, I think, 3 or 4 meetings later on today, so it's looking all good. On my way there right now, and yeah, just gonna be chilling, gonna jump in there, in the water, shall I say, and gonna shoot some content there too, so you guys can see the beach. It's at this present moment, been there a good amount of times, my favorite beach thus far. Loads of different activities as well nearby, and yeah, so it's a very pleasant place, too. So today's gonna be a slow day, as I mentioned. The plan is gonna chill there, and then I might, if I don't come back to the hotel immediately, I might head out somewhere else and then come back to the hotel. And then Friday evening is going to be pretty chilled. I booked an event that I was planning to go to, but I'm going to see if I'm still going to go to that event. So yeah, it's cool, kind of up in the air, but it's very chilled. And I'm going to just switch the camera over, show you the scenery on my way there for a few seconds, right? So if I can just switch it here. Not much to see here. Obviously, we've left the high rises and the skyscrapers, but much better than London and the UK. I promise you that. So cool. Al-Khab Beach. So here we are at Dubai Marina, JBR. I'm just gonna do a quick pan around so you can see what we're dealing with. This is my favorite beach, and yeah, my favorite beach corner, if I can say, of Dubai thus far. Again, it could be different in the future, we'll see, but I like this place a lot. Over there, the far right side, you can't see from here, but there's also a place where they have like a big screen, and I've watched some football matches there. I think they play other sports too, like basketball, etc. But yeah, this is the main attraction right here. It's the beach. So I'm just gonna reverse the camera, walk backwards, and see what we're doing. So I'm gonna be here for like the next hour and a half, 2 hours. I think it's about 4:45. I'm gonna be here till 6:15 probably. Chill. The sun's gonna be setting at some point as well, which I love to see here. Honestly speaking, like, it's really great. I might capture that here on camera. And yeah, gonna be here chill on the beach, lie down, catch some rays, thinking space as well is very important. Something I've learned, as being a human being, but especially as an entrepreneur, we need time to think and not do anything. And even if it means doing something recreational that has nothing to do with work, it's actually the best time to think creatively, the best time to think about a problem and get the best ideas to solve problems and think about how to fix something. Absolutely impossible, because if you're always busy, if you're always constantly on the go, just as a human in general, you're going to find it very difficult to have like a clear mind to think about solutions. So it's really important, and something I've understood, that resting, making that time, even while I'm here, this is a business trip mainly, but it's important for me to do this because as a result anyway, as a consequence, it's very beneficial to the business and work. So I'm going to be here chilling, and yeah, I'm going to enjoy myself, get some snacks, some food too, and cool. It's going to be my last shot here on the beach. I'm just going to zone out now. I'm going to flip the camera so you can see what we're dealing with today. And I'm not going to be filming when I jump into the sea, the ocean, whatever you want to call it. I don't think that's a good idea, because if I drop this camera in there, it's going to be quite peak. And I can swim, but I can't really swim that well, if I'm being very honest with you. Not like my earlier years. So anyway, let me just flip. So there you have Dubai Eye. Dubai Eye is right there. I'm just going to pan around a little bit so you see what we're on. The Palm Jumeirah is over there, so way down there somewhere. And yeah, this beach obviously stretches quite some distance as well, so cool. All right, guys, and yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace. I didn't have time to plug in or put in my microphone, but we're at the Gold Souk right now. So this is an iconic place in Dubai where people come to buy fragrances, gold, silver, some luxury items. As you can see behind me, sorry. I've just picked up a nice fragrance for my wife, and I've got, believe it or not, it's like in the UK it's nearly like 6, actually no, nearly 5. I've got 2 more meetings I need to take, and then I'm heading back to the hotel. So right now here's about 7:30 p.m. Gonna find a cafe, sit down. But yeah, this is the merchandise. Oud, I love Arabic oud. Dubai oud is amazing. I can't wait to come back again next time and stock up a boatload as well. So cool. I'll catch you guys there. Peace. What's up, people? So it's day 6. Thinking, Ellie, talking about day 6. Thought it was just a short 5-day trip this time. And yes, that's actually correct. So day 6, I'm out of here. So it's currently, I think, 11 a.m. in the morning. I'm in Dubai Airport, Dubai Terminal 1 to be exact. Got up today, went to bed quite late to be honest, it was the last night. And got up today about 9:30 a.m. in the morning. And made my way here. So my flight leaves around lunchtime, just after 1 p.m. It's an 8-hour flight. And yeah, I'm in the airport right now. I'm gonna get some breakfast. I usually don't have breakfast, but obviously knowing I'm gonna get into England late afternoon, I need to stock up. I definitely need to. So I hope you guys love this vlog. I will aim to do more of it. Please feel free to share your feedback. Let me know, have you guys been to Dubai before? If you have, what was your experience like? Are you looking to go if you haven't been? And what are your thoughts in regards to the experiences I've had? If you have questions or anything like that, I'll leave that to you. So make sure as well, as you're watching this, as you're now coming to the end, like and subscribe to the channel for more content on the way, showing you a peek behind the curtains of my life and a lot of value and entertainment to come through, okay? This is Ellie Henry, and I'll see you guys on the other side. Just a quick pan around as well. Loads of shops around here. Peace! Hey guys, what's up, what's up? You're probably thinking, what? Wait, hold on. I thought the video was over. Like, you said you were there for 5 days and you left and everything like that. Why are you in the airport again? So, I'm not going to go into the whole story, but my 5-day trip actually turned into a 16-day trip because of the stuff that was happening in the UAE. And contrary to what you may have seen on social media and been reported in the fake news that is programmed to control you with lies and fear, it was completely fine. And as I'm speaking right now, I'm going to play some shots of me carrying on with normal activity in Dubai, which was very safe, very calm. The Burj Khalifa and buildings did not get hit by missiles. I did some running. I did some, I was at the pool. I was poolside. Everything was pretty calm. But given that the airspace was closed because of the disturbance of conflicts between Iran and I believe the US bases, the airspace was closed, as I mentioned, and I've been away from family and friends, which I've obviously missed. So the 5-day vlog actually turned into 16 days, but it was all blessed. It was peaceful. So yeah, and that's coming from the horse's mouth. So do not be deterred. Dubai is an amazing place, and please do share. How was your last experience? Were you there as well? How was the experience for you? How was it dealing with your airline, getting flights and stuff like that? I look forward to hearing from you. So don't forget, guys, just park up here. Don't forget, guys, to like the video, subscribe, all that good stuff, and check out the other videos on my page. This is not the last vlog I'll be doing, and it definitely will not be the last one from Dubai as well. So that's from the horse's mouth. I was there. It was completely peaceful. It was great. And until next time. Okay, guys? All right, cool. Peace.
Charles Street chicken.